got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wikiana.
I didn't realize how bad the Jax thing was until I watched the episode. And I have a question. Why him? Out of everybody in the party, why would you say that to him and not a grown-up and not PK and not Mo and not anybody?
Jax was not singled out. It could have been anybody. It was me being drunk and stupid. It wasn't anger. It doesn't come from a bad place. It comes from a irresponsible place.
And Dorit, you didn't even say anything to her.
Actually. I did.
You said he's picking up flowers for his mama. What's that? Had I done that to you, it would have been a totally different story, and you know it.
No. I felt terrible. We both felt terrible. Anyone who knows me knows that being a mom comes first.
I understand that, but it's my kid as opposed to your kid.
First of all, I was taken aback, Garcelle. I was shocked when she said that.
I can understand that.
And I was disgusted. I felt like someone stabbed me in the stomach. I swear to you, I felt so sick.
So did you have an out-of-body experience?
No.
Like, what happened?
I told Erica that night, we went out for dinner. I told her, I said, Erica, like, what the are you doing? Really was not okay.
Well, Erica was wrong.
What was your reaction to Erica's apology to you? Did you feel complete from that?
I don't know if I felt complete. When someone's apologizing in this group, they tend to get to it. And then they're like, I'm sorry, I own it, you know. And you can't really, you look like a crazy person.
For still talking about, right.
I was livid that night. Livid. And I'm sorry if I hurt you, but I stand by what I said.
Damn.
And I probably didn't say it the most eloquently, but this was days and days of me.
No, that was
Sheena
pretty
saw
well
me.
said. That was pretty well said.
I was sobbing on a regular basis. I love filming with you guys, even when you up and I want to torture you all.
So you're saying you felt let down by everybody because the true story that you were getting wasn't the true story they were filming?
It was difficult because I understood where Ariana was coming from, but I was like, why does she get to dictate how this goes down when I've never gotten to dictate?
What is your response to this?
I don't think I'm Beyonce. I don't think I'm God. Talking about sobbing on a regular basis, yeah, I don't do it in front of Sheena. I do it on my own. And arguably, if you want to talk in show terms, me walking away from that conversation was a lot more interesting than me sitting there and having it. Was that not a better ending to your season, to give you another season for another paycheck?
Okay.
But based on what Juan shared with me about the girl in Canada and the stuff that I kind of heard after the fact, I have many reasons to believe what he's telling me.
Yeah. I know that there were a lot of doubts within the group about his story at the start of the season. Who believes Juan's story?
Andy, I don't think it's for us. None of us believe it.
But Robin believes it, so that's all that matters.
Okay.
Robin believes
And it's our
it.
job as her friends to support
her.
Okay.
Can I ask one little thing?
Sure.
When he said, like, Bree's like a beautiful woman, did that bother you at all?
No, because the point was, if he had been at the laundromat with someone who was not beautiful, it wouldn't have been an issue.
I got it.
Do you feel like he was supportive of you throughout filming?
Yes, he showed up, he answered questions.
He's not showing up tonight.
That's fine.
He does not have a basketball game.
No, he doesn't. He declined to be here.
Okay.
Oh, Andy, that was shady.
Well said,
That doesn't mean that he doesn't support me.
Why is he not here, Robin?
He doesn't know that you're going to be under fire tonight because of his actions. The least he could do as your husband is to stand behind you and say, baby, you don't have to take all the bullets. I can take some too.
And how long were you married?
Just under 5.
Okay. Do you think she should have asked for half?
I don't know.
Charlie Sheen came up when she was with him.
Charlie was almost bankrupt before we got married.
Got it. Okay, well, I don't know much about, I'm sorry I didn't follow you that much. All I know, I can only speak about myself.
You don't have to.
I don't know. I just don't. It's okay, whatever. I just felt that, you know, working and I worked hard. I just didn't sit back buying fancy clothes and...
Okay, I want to talk about what happened after the breakup, because there was a narrative in the press that you were blindsided and that he did it to you on camera and that was wrong. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
I mean, yeah, it was extremely blindsiding. Well, watching back, it literally looked like he had been planning it for the summer.
I think it would look like that
So you think he premeditated breaking up with you at the end?
Even if you guys got married.
Well, I think that there was a lot of like him laying the groundwork to villainize me.
It also looked like you could have left him.
Here we go again.
I could have seen, in that last scene, I could have seen you saying, Carl, you've been sending me mixed messages the whole time. I'm done. I am out. Deuces, dude.
I thought she was gonna be the one.
I did too. Everyone in the gang decided to come back to the show except for Rachel, who opted out. Lisa, when the season started, did you think that Rachel was going to come back?
All of her actions were so kind of unpredictable. I really didn't know. But all this nonsense on a podcast and her denigrating it's absolutely ridiculous.
Sandoval, before she...
I don't listen to it. I mean, from what I've been told.
Sandoval, before she stopped speaking to you, was it your expectation that she would return?
I wasn't sure. I always encouraged her to take some time away from everybody, including myself, and come to your decision that way.
Looking back on the last reunion, do any of you have any regrets about your conversations with her?
As time passes, there's healing that happens. And I think had she come back, we would have had a very productive conversation. But I stand behind everything that I said at that reunion.
You too?
Absolutely. I mean, I had the courage to stand up to my perpetrators, and I cannot believe I even showed up that day.
I would assume it was quite difficult for her, too, to show up and face everyone.
Well, I think credit needs to be given to her with that, because I'm very proud of Ariana for coming and facing something that was very difficult. She had a solid support system physically in the room and outside, right? For Tom and Raquel to show up. Now that, I was like, damn, I consider myself a tough bitch. I don't think I could have, I think I would have.
Like, looking back, I think she's a coward. Like, I'm sorry to say it. And I think her sitting here preaching everybody like she's moving on, but still talking relentlessly about me and everybody is just ridiculous.
I'm just saying, I feel like you owe us an apology, Alexia. Let me see your growth, like the rest of us.
An apology for what?
What are you saying?
Who are you? What are you saying?
I'm saying, like, when we're ever together, I feel like Alexia acts as if I'm the only one that's not a liar here. I'm the only one that's not, and it's very disrespectful to the rest of us.
Well, I said that today because there are a lot of people here like, I'm not going to apologize to you.
I just feel
Why
like
don't you, it took you 3 months to apologize to Gurney about that. And you want me to apologize to you? I put forward.
Apologize to everyone here.
You're delusional. You women are really delusional.
You guys, this is the farewell.
Who are the liars in the group?
We're going to start with the biggest liar, which is Adriana.
Here we go. Here we go.
Next liar.
I know my situation with Nicole.
Okay.
My situation with Nicole, I was proving that she was lying. She said she had nothing to do with it.
How about Lisa?
I think Lisa's pretty honest.
Okay, what about
She's
Larsa?
She's actually honest.
How about Larsa?
Larsa lies.
Liar.
About what?
Yes.
Okay, Gertie.
About what?
I don't think
Lies.
that. No,
Okay.
Gertie, no.
Julia?
Julia's honest. Kiki's super honest.
You also called Dr. G older than dirt. What is the age difference between you and Dr. G?
I'm 53, he's 56.
Okay.
He's 55, 2 years.
Sutton confided in you at the DNA party, and you completely blew everything she said out of proportion. Why did you lie and exaggerate about what Sutton said?
Well, first of all, Sutton, I want to say I wholeheartedly apologize for making a bigger issue than it was. You know, I'm close to Lisa Rinna's daughters, and I care about them, and I really wanted that night to go well. And that, coupled with not really knowing you very well and not knowing how to read you, you know, in my mind, I was mistaking your energy for being angry, and I think it was just nerves.
Well, and quite loudly. You said it like, I'm gonna freak the out. Like, I don't talk like that. So that was just kind of odd to me, I thought. Like,
no, I completely understand, and I did. And I watched it back, and I felt really, really bad.
Yeah, okay, Dorit, I'm sorry. If you were really concerned with how I was feeling, you could have pulled me aside. You weren't concerned with how I was feeling.
No, I wasn't concerned about how you were
You
feeling. I was
wanted to
concerned that
share
you were
it with
going
the
to
table.
ruin.
Don't.
No.
I'm sorry.
Sutton,
I
let me
really
finish.
accept
Let
your
me finish.
apology.
Sutton, you're confused. First of all, you're twisting my words. I wasn't concerned with how you were feeling. I was concerned you were going to do something at the event.
And so that's why you brought it up at the table?
When I brought it up at the table, it was to understand what that was about. And like I said, and I've just apologized to you wholeheartedly and said, watching it back, I would have felt the same way. But
you're really kind of avoiding the question, though, because I understand that you get it now, but at the time, at the table, you had to bring it up to the group. You didn't ask me privately. You really wanted to announce it. And like, talk about freak everybody out. That's what you did. And it didn't even need to be said. You could have asked me later, like, what was that about? But you had to do it
if you let me, I'll explain with pleasure.
I will say this.
You've always
A
defended him.
whole issue on the show last season was that she was defending him to the death when the other women were saying, this isn't good, he shouldn't be in. And it seemed like, if you will forgive me, that you had confided things in all of them about your relationship, but you didn't want any of that on the show.
The only
Is that
thing,
correct?
The only thing that I confided with all of these women is at the first half of our relationship, I paid for everything. I have the receipts. I could have shown up here with big graphs. If we go to court, those numbers are going to come out. And then you say, oh, I just keep getting on. How's I on you, Alexis?
This isn't about me. I'm in the middle of this now because the lies keep continuing.
Well, I don't understand what the lies are.
I want to talk to her, and Emily, you need to butt out. This has
really?
nothing,
Because
and
you get to butt in all the time.
Okay, hold on. Well, I would like her to speak to her. Let her speak to her. Okay.
We did forensic accounting. You did not pay for everything. We have the numbers. So if you would like to bring yours, I have the numbers.
Then we'll compare my numbers with John's numbers.
I have the numbers of every year, the 365 days.
Though?
Because
Why do you
we had to do it.
It's not
this
your
doesn't
business.
involve
you. It's not
you.
your business.
John spent $350,000 on the relationship before he even paid the $75,000 in loans.
Then
while
why
they were even
didn't
broken up.
he sue her for more if he spent that much?
He only wants the loan back. He's not gonna tit for tat for what he bought.
Why didn't he take the offer?
When I offered him the money, why didn't he take it?
You did not, and that is another lie.
How is it
you
a lie?
offered
She
15.
offered the full amount.
No, you did not. You offered $15,000 with a 3. It was like something like, and I don't know. It's a 3-year
Why don't you look at
payment
the
plan.
emails that apparently are your business?
Paid back in payment plan.
3-year payment plan with a non-disparagement.
Paid back in payment plan.
Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.